Missoula's Sports Heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of Loyola Rams and Breakers soccer. Chris Stratton in Corvallis, Montana, as the Rams and Breakers are in the route for a great game with the Corvallis Blue Devils. It's boys first, and we'll go ahead and jump into the starting lineups, starting with the Corvallis boys. In the keep, number 1, Hunter Lewa. Number 2, Lucas Elmer, 5'9", senior. He's number 2. Leowa's number 1. He's 5'11" and a sophomore. Number 3 is a 5'6" senior. That's Dante Venema. Number 4 is a 5'9" sophomore, Luke Wolski. Number 5 is a 6'1" junior, Caleb Warnkin. Number 7 is a 5'9" senior, Matt Cooper. Number 8 is a 5'10" senior,
5'9" senior. Number 2,
Drew
Eimer.
Schlingen. Number 9 is a 5'10" sophomore, Mason Wiggins. Number 21, a 5'11" junior, Julian Hamilton. Number 23, a 5'9" freshman, Ian Wilson. And rounding it out, number 25, a 5'7" freshman, Luke Sangster. Now for the Loyola Rams, their starting lineup. In the keep, it's David Kaleva. Number 2, Garrett Dale. He is a 5'11" junior. Kaleva is a 5'6" junior. Number 5 is a 6' senior, Austin Ogilvy. Number 6, a 6'4" senior, Jack Lincoln. Number 7 is a 6'1" senior, that's Ben Toonstra. Number 8 is a 5'6" sophomore, Alex Kirkus. Number 10 is a 6' senior, that's Zach Tyree. Number 11 is a 6'1" senior, Liam Lechner. Number 12 is a 5'11" sophomore, Diego Calme. Number 13 is a 5'10" freshman, Clayton Ogilvy. And rounding it out, number 15, a 6'3" senior, Teddy Hoylikin. So the teams shaking hands and taking to their sidelines. Here in Corvallis, the field is north to south, with the scoreboard in the south or southwest corner. The Rams will have the southern sideline. As we get set to go, 3 officials with the game ball. Rams circle up in front of their sideline, and the Blue Devils huddled up just outside the 18. Rams wearing their white jerseys with white socks. They've got the navy blue number on the front with Columbia trim. The name Ram is in Columbia blue, and then it's a navy blue number on the back. Cleva's keeper outfit is the bright orange 0 with black shoulders, and he's wearing his black keeper pants. For the Corvallis Blue Devils, they've got their royal blue jerseys with tops and bottoms, a white number on the back and a white name and number on the front. They've got the royal blue socks. The Blue Devils will have the ball to start out first, and to take the kick will be Dante Venema. Official at midfield, checking, and the whistle to start play. So we're underway. Corvallis dropping it way back to their fullback, coming to the near side, and it's at the feet of Matt Cooper. Cooper will have it fed to Ian Wilson. Wilson centers it up, and Corvallis will push it with Lucas Amer. Far side now. Worked up. And now it'll be pushed in. Cleva will come out and pick it up on the corner of the box on the far side. He calls for everybody to push out, and the drop kick on its way. Cloudy day here in Corvallis. Supposed to reach in the 70s. Jack Lincoln with a run down the far side. Lincoln will pause, now gets around the defender, sends it into the box, and we'll have our first save of the game coming to Linawa. So Linawa will clear it to the near side, and Hoikling will kick it out of bounds. The throw-in will be Ian Wilson. He'll have the header to set it up, and Liam Lechner will pick it up. One on as Dante Venema will center it, and it's Ogilvy sending it to the far side. Calme will send it to Lincoln, but a foot on it by the defender. Here's Tyree. Tyree inside the bubble. Now to Lincoln. There's a feed to Tyree. Tyree will feed it up to Ogilvy, and the defender will kick it to the near side out of the box. It's Clayton Ogilvy to pick it up out of bounds, and we'll have a Ram throw-in on the near side. Throwing back and out of bounds, we'll have Hoikling. He'll throw it in with a foot stall that's dropped back to Dale. Dale will center it to Tyree. Tyree comes to the near side where Clayton Ogilvy is, and it's going to be just too much out of bounds. Blue Devil throw in on the near side. And the throw in will go to the feet of the defender, Luke Wolski. Wolski now sends it, and Austin Ogilvy gets a foot on it. Wilson will take over for Corvallis. It's centered, and there's Dale. Dale tries to get it to Clayton Ogilvy. It's out of bounds, and the official saying it's a Blue Devil throw on the near sideline just outside the box. Press box is set up at midfield on the western side of the field. Really cool complex. Got a big, huge American flag here with lights to light it up at night. Throw-in is picked up by Lechner. Lechner feeds it to Lincoln. Lincoln now with some good footwork in space. He's going to go ahead and stall. And coming up with a kick will be Amer. And this will be a penalty, a free kick, I should say. Taken by Lechner. Lechner's going to go ahead and send it in the box, and the keeper with a good push on the save comes to the near side, and the Rams will take over. Clayton Ogilvy feeds it to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to get it across the top with some footwork. Defender's there. Lincoln will take a shot, and it's a deflection off the defender. It'll roll to the near side. Sent in, and a header to put it out, and we'll have our first corner of the game. With 36:21 off the clock, it'll be Dale to take it. Here's the kick, and it's centered up. Corvallis will set it out, and Calme will come up at midfield to pick it up. He'll switch fields, trying to go to Tyree, but just too much on the foot, and now Corvallis with the push at the feet of Venema. Venema with the push. He feeds it to his forward, and that is Cooper. Matt Cooper drops it back at midfield. Cooper drops it back to the defender on the far side to Mason Wiggins. Wiggins is going to send it up the far sideline, and chasing it down is Luke Sangster of Corvallis. It's deep at the box on the far side, on the eastern side of the field. Dropping it back now, and now the defender will come up and controlled by Wiggins. Wiggins picked up by Tyree. Now Wiggins around Tyree on the far sidelines, out of bounds, and they say Corvallis throw in. Right back into it very quickly is Corvallis, and picked up by Tyree. Tyree will send it out of play, sideline, and Corvallis will have another throw in on the far side. So Corvallis having to chase it into the field and run it down. 5 minutes gone. Throw in, drop back to Wiggins. Wiggins with time and space centers it up, and it's Austin Ogilvie. He'll give it up to Lincoln. Lincoln has Ogilvie, the Ogilvies on the run, and picked up from behind and cleared out by Corvallis. Here's Lechner on the near side. Lechner will get it into Blue Devil side of the field to Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie around the defender. He'll have a run on Schmeling. And here's Ogilvie to center it up. It's Tyree taking a left-footed crack and not able to make the contact. Now he'll take another left-footed crack, and this one's wide of the goal. And we'll have a goal kick. Taken by Linois. He'll come to the near side to Schmelgen. And Corvallis to control. Picked up very quickly by the Rams. Rams coming off a win over Frenchtown, and they're going to call deal with the elbow. Free kick coming to Corvallis. They're going to go ahead and slide it up about 15, maybe 20 yards short of midfield. It's going to be taken by the back. This one's centered, and it'll be Calme to boot it to the near side. Just a lot of air on it. A header by Corvallis to send it back in, and it's picked up by Wilson. Wilson around Hoelkling, and it's Lincoln to come up with it. Sent ahead now Clayton Ogilvie. He's got his brother Austin on the run. Austin on the run with the feed. He's flanked by Luke Wolski. Austin now trying to get it across. He does. Dribbles into the box. It's kicked out, and we'll have a corner kick coming for the Rams. So the Rams coming off of a upset win over the Frenchtown Broncs. First time that the Rams have beat Frenchtown on their home turf, at Rollin Field, I should say, and this one's going to be booted out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick. Loyola trying to set up the set piece, but low kick. Got a nice low cut grass here at the field. Moisture on the turf, on the grass though this morning. I've got wet socks from walking to get my equipment out of bounds, and we'll have a Ram throw in at midfield. Toonstra to take it. Tyree with space, and taken away by Corvallis. It's sent ahead. Lechner will chase it down, and this one will be booted out by Kaleva. Corvallis with a foot on it, sending it back into Ram territory, and it's Kirkus on the far side. Kirkus has it taken away, and now Tyree. Tyree, one of the captains, will stop, and he's going to go ahead and switch fields to the near. He's going to center it to Austin Ogilvie. Looked like it was going to be a switch, but centered it up, and Corvallis comes up with it. It's at the feet of Matt Cooper. Cooper will bring it to the near side, and Hoelkling will have it, and he'll send it to the end line, out of bounds. Here is the throw-in by Corvallis, and on the run is Cooper. He's going to center it up, and there's a tie-up in the box, out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick. So Corvallis doing a good job to center things up, but the Ram defense is there. Now, Loyola Rams were the first Class B school as Gleva gets this one out. It's a header at midfield by Corvallis, and Tyree is going to send it. 3 Rams on the run. It's going to come to Clayton Ogilvie on the near side. He'll chase it down, a toe on it, out of bounds, and we'll have a Corvallis throw in. They'll do it very quickly off the head of Wilson to center it up. Now it's at the feet of Venema. Venema is going to send it down the near sideline, crosses midfield, a foot on it by the Rams. And it's Hoikling, and he's going to put it out of bounds at midfield. Corvallis with the throw in. Coming up to take the throw will be Schlengen, the defender. He's going to go ahead and drop it back to Wolski. Wolski's picked up by Lincoln, and Lincoln, we get a whistle, and this is going to go against against the Rams. Corvallis will have the free kick. Kick is on the way. Centered, gets by, and Toonstra will come up with it. Ogilvie with a little tap behind his back, and now he's on the run. He's got Lincoln at the middle of the field and Clayton to the near side. He's going to go ahead and take a shot. It's going to be high over the goal. Goal kick coming for the Blue Devils. Rams coming together. They had a tough loss last Saturday against Stevensville. They led for the majority of that game, but Stevensville coming back and picking up goals. Lechner is going to pick it up and sends it to the sideline, and Hoikling can't get a foot on it. Here's the throw-in to Corvallis. It's at the feet of Eimer. Centered by Venema. Venema will come to the near side, and on the run is Wilson. Wilson deep in, and it's going to get on the end line, but kicked out of bounds. Goal kick for the Rams. On the run now are the Rams. Clayton Ogilvie in the near corner. He's going to drop it back to Lincoln. Lincoln just outside the 18 box. Centers it to Tyree. Tyree has it kicked away by Venema. And centered to Tyree. Tyree will slip to the ground. As I mentioned, a little bit of moisture on the grass today, as this one's booted out of bounds by Lincoln, and Corvallis will have the throw in. It'll be Wilson to do, nope. Schlimgen. And Lincoln with a foot on it. Good stall by Lincoln. He'll stop, drops it back to Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie will drop it back, and now it's sent a foot on it. But Lechner will get a foot on it. Now it's up to Ogilvie. Austin sends it to the near side to Lincoln. It's picked up by the defender for Corvallis, and Lincoln will put a foot in front. Now Clayton Ogilvie will come up with it. Clayton looking to center, and he's got one on, but it's taken away. And now on the push is Venema for Corvallis. He'll get around Tyree at midfield. Calme will come up with his bright orange cleats, and it's pushed to the far side. Now sending it down the line is Wiggins, and picking it up is Toonstra, who sends it back in, and it's at the top of the box, dropped in, and Linawa will put a foot on it. It's Lechner with a chest stall, setting it up for Lincoln. Lincoln back to Lechner. Lechner outside the box. He's going to take a right-footed crack, and it's a save by Linawa. Linawa with a good boot, bounces in the half of the circle, and we get a whistle. This will go against the Rams. Setting it up very quickly is Corvallis. And coming up to take it will be the defender on the free kick. It's just outside the bubble on the Rams side of the field at midfield, or in the middle of the field. It looks like Hammer's going to have a short boot. It's going to be dropped back. And now the defender will go ahead and send it in. It's Venema. Venema's setup will be picked up by the Rams and now kicked out of bounds by Hoikling. Slingen with the throw-in. And tries to get it into the box to Venema. Foot on it by the defender, and it's picked up by Hoikling. Hoikling down the near corner. Sends it. It's Austin Ogilvie. He's got one on, out of bounds, and the Rams will have a throw. Thrown in. Lincoln with the header to send it forward, but picked up at the feet of Eimer. Eimer now drops it back. And Wiggins with it on the far side with space. He'll send it in, and here comes Kaleva. It's on the edge of the box, but he'll get it. Picked up on the bounce. And calls for everybody to push up. Here's the drop kick. A foot on it to send it into Corvallis' territory, but sent, and now Lincoln with a chest stall at midfield. Lincoln with 3 on will send it ahead to Austin Ogilvie, and Linawa will get it on the bounce at the top of the box. Drop kick to the far side, and Toonstra will chase it down. Corvallis picks it up. On the run on the far side is Warnkin, and now Tyree takes it away. Tyree at midfield. He's got Lincoln in the middle, and Clayton Ogilvie on the near side. He tries to send it to Lincoln, but a foot by the defender. And now Austin Ogilvie will pick it up. And off the back of the Corvallis player, Austin with a header trying to settle it down. Austin, 4 defenders there, 1 white jersey, and now it's sent back into the Rams side of the field. High kick on the bounce, and Calme will pick it up. He's flanked by Cooper. Cooper at the top of the box. Calme clears it out to the far side. It's going to roll out of bounds in front of the Ram bench. And we'll have a throw-in by Wiggins in front of the Ram bench. He's going to go ahead and give it right to Eimer. Set up at the top and taking a crack. Kaleva with an easy save. And that'll be his first of the game and the first shot taken. Lincoln with a chest stall off the drop kick at midfield. Lincoln with a foot. It's going to come to the near side. Clayton Ogilvie won't be able to get it before it comes out of bounds, and it'll be a Blue Devil throw-in. Looked like it came off of the Blue Devil, but the official on the near side says it is Corvallis ball. So Lincoln will have the takeaway on the throw-in. He'll send it up the near sideline, and it's Dale. Dale will run up on it, and it's going to be picked up by the defender. Austin Ogilvie there. It's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to say goal kick. For Corvallis. Just over 23 minutes left, scoreless in the first quarter, or first half. Girls will be up at 1 o'clock. Far side on the goal kick. Taking his time is Eimer up the far sideline. He's got space. He's up to midfield now, sends it to Venema. Toonstra with the boot, and Ogilvie is there. Ogilvie crosses over, and at midfield, or in the middle of the field, he'll be taken down from behind by Venema. And then that'll set up a Ram free kick. Lechner will take it. In the middle of the field, between midfield and the box. Here's a high kick and a save by Linawa. And he'll drop kick it with one runner. Toonstra is there with Calme. Sangster. And here's the right-footed crack, and Kaleva will have the diving save. Drop kick at midfield. And Corvallis will come up with it far side. Tyree gets a foot on it. Wilson for Corvallis out of bounds, and we'll have a Ram throw in front of their own bench. Toonstra will take it to Kirkus down the sideline. He'll pick it up in front of the Corvallis bench. Now he'll race down the sideline at the top of the box on the far side, on the eastern side. And it's Eimer with the stop, and Corvallis on the run. Venema at midfield, and Calme will kick it to the far side, and picked up. Tyree is there, and out of bounds we'll have a Ram throw in front of the Corvallis bench now. Here's Toonstra with it to Dale. Centered up and trying to get it to Lincoln, but not enough on the foot, and Corvallis will pick it up. Corvallis on the run now. And here's Lechner. Lechner will chase it down to the near side. It'll be out of bounds, and Corvallis will have the throw right away, quick into it. Schlemgen. So Corvallis will lose the throw in. It'll be a free kick for the Rams right in front of us. So what they're saying is that he had the full motion and then was actually giving it to another Corvallis player as Lechner switches fields. Lincoln with it in the middle of the field, taken away by Corvallis, and now on the send. Lechner will have to chase it down. But as far as that whistle goes, it was a handball. Austin Ogilvie at midfield. Austin's going to make the run. He's got Clayton in front of him. 3 defenders. Centers it to Lincoln. Lincoln with a little finesse. Now sets up Tyree, and just too much. And it'll be cleared out by Corvallis. Lechner will chase it down. On the run is Cooper. And Calme will kick it to the sideline on the far side. Toonstra with it, and they say out of bounds on the far side. It'll be a Corvallis throw-in. Just under 20 minutes left in the game. Scoreless at 0. Tyree with a foot on it. And now he'll send it ahead to Kirkus. Kirkus at midfield. Centers it. It's Austin Ogilvie and Lincoln in the middle. It dropped back. Calme with a foot on it, and Corvallis comes up with it. It's Sangster on the far side, and Austin Ogilvie will fight. It's at midfield. Lincoln and Amer, and Kirkus will come up with it. Kirkus with one on from behind. He'll center it back to Tyree. Tyree with Venema, and Venema very easily takes it off the foot of Tyree. Up the far side, drop back. And Wiggins will send it forward. On the run, Clevo will come out, and he'll get it on the roll, taking a knee, and the drop kick coming. Header by Corvallis to center it. Ogilvie will have it, but not enough on the touch, and Corvallis comes up. Here's Venema now. Venema on the near side. Lechner is there, and Lechner with a foot. It's out of bounds. And we'll have a throw-in by the Blue Devils. Slingen to take it. Just outside the box. And now he'll get the throw at the feet of Cooper. Cooper down the near sideline, out of bounds. And we've got 2 Rams standing on the sideline, ready for a sub. So we'll have Mahan, Hunter Mahan, and Tanner Carlson come in for the Rams. Lechner and Kirkus to take a break. Throw in to Tyree now. Hoikling will whiff on the kick to clear it, and it's picked up by Corvallis. Hoikling is right there. Tyree sends it ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln on the run to the near side. It's Schlemgen. Schlemgen sends it forward, and we've got offsides. So Tyree to take the offside kick with Lechner out. Tyree usually plays at midfield. That drops Tyree back. This one is off the foot of the defender, out of bounds, and the Rams will have a throw in on the near side. Scoreless game. Good defensive battle. A lot of play between the 18s as Lincoln receives the throw in, but Corvallis will control. Now Lincoln has Clayton Ogilvie. Clayton drops it to Lincoln. Lincoln with a little shoulder and keeps it inbounds, but on the second effort, kicks it out. Got it. A lot of congestion around the ball. Success is going to come for these two teams if they're able to switch fields, as this one is sent to the far side and picked up by Wiggins. Wiggins around Mahan. Now it's Amer. Amer sends it forward. On the run is Sangster. And Kaume will kick it out of bounds. Corvallis with a throw in about 10 yards south of the Ram bench on the eastern side of the field. Here's the center by Corvallis. It's off the head of a Ram, and Mahan will drop it back. Mahan now to run back on it. He's tied up and taken away by Sangster. Sangster and will be out of bounds. Corvallis throwing. Just up from the flag on the southeast side of the field. And Wiggins comes up to get the kick. It's centered. And Dale will have a head to get it out of the box. Mahan picks it up on the far side in front of the Ram bench. Now Kaume in the middle of the field. And this one's going to be sent ahead. A header to settle it. And Clayton Ogilvie will center it at midfield to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to bring the ball along with him. A tap. And it's Hoikling. Hoikling drops it back, and Tyree will pick it up. Tyree now to send out of bounds at midfield. Whistle will have a substitution. And it looks like Tyree and Lechner will swap out. Corvallis with a sub as well. Running off the field is Luke Sangster. And it looks like Jeremiah Ferrero enters the game. Throw in right in front of us. It's going to be a good throw in down the field. A knee by Corvallis and a sliding save for Amer. Hoikling tries to clear it out, but picked up by Corvallis, and there's 3 Rams right there. It's out of bounds. This will be a Corvallis throw in front of the Ram fans. Down the sideline. Good showing by the Ramily. 14 minutes left. Scoreless. A couple of good shots, but a lot of congestion and a lot of play between the 18s. Wiggins will send this one in. It's too much, and Kalevo will slide to pick it up. Ball on the far side. We'll look for him to either center it or switch fields, and that's exactly what he's going to do, is center it up. Austin Ogilvie gets a foot on it, but Corvallis sends it back into the box, and Kalevo will clear it out the far side. It's going to bounce past one Corvallis player, but a foot on it by Wiggins, and here's Lechner to clear it out with a high kick, a header to send it back into Ram territory on the far side. The drop, and Wiggins will pick it up in front of his bench, and Lincoln with a toe on it, out of bounds. Corvallis throwing. Very quickly thrown in and at the feet of Hamilton, Julian Hamilton, sent ahead and chasing it down. Kicking it out of bounds are the Rams. That's Ferrero on the run on the far side. Wiggins will center it, and a foot centered, and that's going to go in off the hand of Kaleva. So in the 12th minute, Matt Cooper will put Corvallis on the board. So the Rams now to have the kick at midfield. And it's dropped back to Lechner. Lechner's going to go ahead and send it. And this is going to bounce past 2 defenders for Corvallis, and Linawa will pick it up on the bounce. Drop kick. Little English on it at midfield. Corvallis to pick it up, and Amer will drop it back. Here comes Austin Ogilvie to take it off the foot of Amer. Lincoln comes up with it, and Lincoln goes down. Whistle. We'll have a free kick coming for the Rams. This one will be taken by... Nope, Lechner's going to come over. It looked like Ben Toonstra was going to take it, but it'll be Lechner. He's going to go ahead and have the boot. It's going to be sent into the box. Lincoln is there. Off the head. Ogilvie with the kick, and it's good. Lincoln, though, in the box. He went up for the header. And the Rams tie it back up in the 11th minute. Austin Ogilvie off of the deflection. And Lincoln, he's going to wave off the official. And the coach is going to come out and check on him. Lincoln's going to go ahead and have to exit off the field. When Lechner sent that one into the box, it'll bring Tyree back in. But when Lechner sent that one into the box, Lincoln went up for the header, and Linawa was there to punch it out. The two made contact, and the trainer for Corvallis checking out Lincoln at midfield. It'll be Venema to start things. Ball on the far side. Controlled, sent. Now the boot, high and out of bounds. It'll be a Ram throw-in between midfield and the Corvallis bench. Throw-in taken away by Ferreira, but very quickly Mahan picks it up at midfield. Rams need to switch fields, and that's exactly what they do. Austin Ogilvie brings it to the near side, just too much on the touch and out of bounds. Corvallis with the throw-in. It'll be Slimjin. And he's going to drop it back to Wolski. Wolski will put it on the foot, high down the sideline, out of bounds, and the Rams will have the throw in now. In front of the Ramley down the northwest side or southwest side of the field. Here's Calme, descended ahead. Kirkus is there at the feet of Kirkus, but it's Austin Ogilvie that picks it up. Now he's got Clayton on the outside. Sent to Clayton, and Clayton can't come up with it, and Slimjin will pick it up. Slimjin on the run with Clayton there. Booted ahead, and Lechner will come up with it. And it's the defender once again, Slimjin. Venema now around Calme. Venema on the run. There's lots of white jerseys, and Lechner with a foot on it to put it out of bounds to save the run. Ball sent into the field. Corvallis with the throw-in. About 10 yards south of the Ram bench. Centered to Amer. He's picked up by Austin. Austin with a toe on it. Now Austin on the run. And now it's Slimjin and Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie will come up with it. He'll turn the corner. Now on the run, and a slide tackle to send that one out of bounds. It will be a Ram throw-in on the near sideline to the north of us. Nice job by Amer to come up and have the slide tackle to send that one out of bounds. Smart thinking. Throw in, toe on it by Slimjin, and it's picked up by Cooper. Cooper and Kirkus. Kirkus with a toe on it, and now Corvallis is going to have to send it on the defender. Tyree is there. Austin Ogilvie comes down after the chest ball. Now it's Tyree. Tyree gets tied up, and we'll have a free kick coming for the Rams after the whistle. Lechner to take it. This one's between the 18 and midfield on the north side of the field, on the Corvallis side of the field. Last free kick resulted in a goal for the Rams. Here's the approach, and Lechner will send it in. This one's off the chest, and Kirkus is there, and Kirkus will be just wide. Trying to get that deflection. And Corvallis will have the free kick. That is soccer in a nutshell, as Lincoln is set to come back in for Loyola. And Kirkus will come off after that great attempt. But a majority of goals that are scored in soccer are done off of deflections. Here's the kick by Linawa. Tyree will pick it up with the chest stall. Venema is there for Corvallis, and a toe on it by Wilson. Wilson will send it ahead, and Calme will have to chase it down. Venema is there. And switching fields smartly, Hoikling, and it's Dale to bring it up. Brings it to Austin Ogilvie. He's got Clayton on the outside. He'll send it to Clayton. Clayton will run to the top of the box on the near side of Corvallis. Clayton trying to get around the defender in Wolski. Wolski is there over the end line, and we'll have a corner kick set for the Rams. Tied at 1. Just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. It'll be Clayton Ogilvie to set up the corner kick. He'll have the ball on the end line side of the half circle. This one's into the box. Tyree is there. Deflection, and Linawa will come up with it. So the drop kick, controlled by Toonstra at midfield, brought to the near side, and Slingen of Corvallis will have it at midfield, but Clayton Ogilvie will come in. Austin Ogilvie will try to get a foot on it, and Corvallis will have control in their own territory. Hunter Mahan coming up with a foot on it, and the boys tie up. We get a whistle. This will go against Corvallis, and they kind of hug on the ground before they stand up, but a free kick coming for Corvallis. It was just a matter of body in motion and not able to stop. Taking the kick will be Julian Hamilton. Here's the kick by Hamilton. And Calme will get a foot on it, but picked up by Corvallis. Now Hamilton to switch fields. Hoikling with a foot on it. And it'll be chased down, and right there is Cooper. It's out of bounds, and we'll have a Corvallis throw-in. Throw-in taking by Slemgen to Cooper. Foot on it by the Rams. Fighting for it, centering it now. Venema has it. Venema turning on Corvallis. It's Cooper at the top of the box. He'll have a nice little foot piece around Calme. Now Calme regains. Behind the back deflection. This one's in the air. Venema with a header, and he goes to the ground. No whistle. And Kaleva comes up with it. Down the middle of the field, Lincoln with a foot. It's Venema. Venema with a header to Schlemgen. Venema goes down again. Now it's Lincoln on the near side. Lincoln with the crossover. Venema is there, and Lechner whiffs on the kick, but Tyree will come up with it. Tyree sends it ahead. It's Austin Ogilvie. Off the foot and sent back to the near side across the line, and Clayton Ogilvie will run it down as Hoikling, center to Lincoln. Lincoln will give it back to Clayton Ogilvie. Clayton Ogilvie across the top. Austin is there. Header. It's high in the air, but into the hands of Linawa. That was a beautiful set piece by the Rams. And Linawa will clear it out. Carlson turns, drop back, and now sent ahead. Venema with a foot on it, but Austin Ogilvie comes up with it. Austin with just too much on the dribble, and Corvallis takes it away. It's Cooper on the run. Lechner is there with a foot on it. And now Cooper comes to the near side. It's Cooper and Hoikling, and Hoikling will have it out of bounds. Throw in by Schlingen. He'll drop it back, and it'll be sent in out of bounds, and the Rams will have a goal kick. Substitution scheduled to come in for the Rams as Alex Kirkus will come in and Hunter Mahan to have a little break. Centered. It's Austin Ogilvie. Crosses midfield on the near side. He's going to send it to Clayton. Clayton's onside, but it'll be ran down. Linawa will come up and slide in and snag the ball before Clayton can put a foot on it. Linawa rolls it out very quickly, and Austin Ogilvie comes up with it. Drop back, and Slemgen will clear it out to Venema. Venema now pushing towards midfield. He'll cross over on Dale. It's Tyree. Tyree with a slide tackle, but Venema will clear it to the far side. And with time and space is Wiggins. Wiggins will go ahead and send it in. Too much on the kick, and this one will be Kaleva, and they're going to say offsides. We're going to have a throw in. So the throw in on the far side will be dropped back to midfield to Hamilton. Hamilton will center it up, and it'll be Rams to put a touch on it, but Schlemgen is there. Clayton Ogilvie with some good footwork to stall up Schlemgen, trying to keep it away, and now it's sent ahead. Tyree gets a foot on it. Rams will turn, and it's to the near side, out of bounds. Too much on the touch, and we'll have a Corvallis throw in front of us on the near side. Here's the throw in. Header. Venema will come in with a shoulder, and this will be a free kick. A yellow card coming out on Venema. And that'll be a free kick for the Rams. Both boys going for a header. Hoykling and Venema getting tied up. So that'll bring in number 10, Benji Opat. While Venema will serve out his yellow card time. So Lechner set to do the kick. Corvallis coach Kevin Hagan not happy with the call. Now we get the whistle to start play. As we're inside the 2 minutes, I let my clock run down. I apologize. But halftime coming on the whistle of the official. Lincoln on the run now. He's at the top of the box on the near side. Drives it deeper in. He's got Schlemgen there in the corner. Lincoln around the corner now. Centers it. Tyree tries to get a head on it. It's Opat and cleared out. Hoykling will come up and brings it to Clayton Ogilvie on the near side. Clayton Ogilvie sends it in. He's got Austin there, but a foot by the defender. And Austin will fight his way at the top of the box. Around the defender, and it's cleared out now by Corvallis. It's Tanner Carlson. Cooper runs up on it. He's flanked by a Ram. And Dial will send it down the far sideline. Picked up by Wiggins. Wiggins will boot it upfield in front of the Corvallis bench. Picked up by Dale, centered to Austin. Austin with too much on the foot, and Corvallis will clear it out. We'll have a throw in at midfield for Corvallis. Numbers favoring the Rams, and they'll take control. Wiggins will go ahead and send it, though, and Kaleva will let it bounce into the box. He'll pick it up. Official checks his watch. And now the drop kick, and that will signify halftime. So a good first half of play. Quality shots on goal. Each team finding the back of the net. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have halftime between the Corvallis Blue Devils and the Loyola Rams. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Corvallis, Montana, as the Loyola Sacred Heart are down the route to take on the Corvallis Blue Devils. Boys are first, and right now we're at halftime, tied at 1, with the boys playing a good game. It's been mostly between the 18s, minimal shots on goal. Good plays by both sides, but it's been a really good game played through the 18s. We're at halftime. When we come back, we'll have your halftime stats. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Lunch and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to Corvallis, Montana. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we've got Loyola Rams and Corvallis Blue Devils soccer going on right now, tied at 1 at halftime. It's been a good game through the first half. The Blue Devils, first to go on the board in the 12th minute. They would have 1 goal off of 4 shots, 8 saves by Lenoir. A total of 4 free kicks and 3 goal kicks by Corvallis, and it was number 7, Matt Cooper, who put the ball in the back of the net to start things off for the Blue Devils. For the Rams, they had 7 free kicks, 3 goal kicks, 1 goal on 9 shots, 4 corner kicks, and Kaleva had 2 saves. It was Austin Ogilvie who put the ball in the back of the net on a free kick. It was a deflection put in the back of the net, and that is how we got to where we're at right now. We're about 2.5 minutes out from start of play. We'll be right back with the second half between the Rams and the Blue Devils. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN as we start the second half. Tied at 1 between the Rams and the Corvallis Blue Devils. And it will be the Rams to have the ball to start the second half. Jack Lincoln back on the field as we get the alarm for the whistle. Mahan on the field as well to start the second half. And just ready for the official's whistle to get us going. Checks with the sideline officials as a flock of ducks flies, or a flock of geese flies over. There's the whistle to start the second half. And this is my favorite time of year, folks. I love fall. Second would be spring because everything's turning colors out of the winter. But you get to see the migration of the birds and the changing of the colors, and as Corvallis making a run, Lechner will kick it out of bounds, and we'll have a corner kick coming for Corvallis, and this will be their first corner kick of the game. Corner will come. Corvallis is now going right to left, south to north on the field. It'll be Venema to take the kick from the northeast flag, and a foot on it by the defender. Sent back into the box, and this one's going to be another corner kick for the Blue Devils. Halftime is when adjustments are made, and that's what really shows what the test is for your team. Another flock of geese flying over. Gorgeous day here, and will be set up for the corner. Here's Venema with the approach. It's underfoot. This one's going to be into the box, and Kaleva puts a punch on it out of the box, and now Wiggins will send it back in on the foot. Cooper and Austin Ogilvie will come up with it. Austin Ogilvie on the run. He's flanked by Emer, and Ogilvie will send it ahead. Too hard for Lincoln, and Linawa will come up with the ball. It's to Wiggins on the near side. Wiggins will clear it down the sideline, and now it'll be Toonstra to chase it down, but Cooper will have a foot on it first. Cooper's going to turn the corner. Toonstra is there to put a foot on it, and will roll to the end line, and we'll have a throw-in for the Blue Devils. It'll be Cooper to send it up to Emer. Wiggins now switching fields, and it'll be Lechner to come up with it. Lechner with a foot on it. We get a whistle, and this is going to be a free kick for the Blue Devils. Venema will take the kick. It's underfoot, and Kaleva will have the save. Kaleva with the drop kick. Venema puts a head on it, goes into Ram territory. In Corvallis territory. Now Cooper fights for it at midfield against Ogilvie. A good switch behind the back. Calme puts a foot on it, and Ogilvie will come up with it. He'll have a tap to Tyree. Tyree on the far side now centers it up. Lincoln's on the run. Linawa is there. Lincoln and Linawa, and Lincoln just wide of the goal. Nice run by Jack Lincoln. Gets a foot on it just ahead of the keeper, but it is just wide of the goal. So Linawa will have the goal kick to the near side, out of bounds, and the Rams will have the throw-in. Mahan with the throw-in. Lincoln comes up with it. Lincoln with a chipper in and a header. Now it's settled at the feet of Tyree. Dale is there. He'll turn the corner against Wiggins. Wiggins now fighting a shoulder and goes down. No whistle, and it's cleared out down the near sidelines. Throw in for the Rams, just up from the near sideline flag. Gives it off, and Tyree with a chipper into the box. It's Lincoln up with Linawa, and it's going to go in off the head of Lincoln. Set piece goal in the 35th minute. Jack Lincoln. And the Rams take a 2-0 lead over Corvallis. Tyree with the chip, and Lincoln with the head. So play continues. Wiggins will chip it to midfield. To receive is Loyola. Hoikling down the sideline, out of bounds, and Corvallis will have a throw-in on at midfield. Throw to Venema, picked up by Clayton and Austin Ogilvie, off of Venema's knee, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in. It'll be Hoikling and Tyree with a foot on it, but Austin Ogilvie will get it around the defender. Austin Ogilvie on the run, picked up, kicked out of bounds, and good job by Luke Wolski to use the 12th man to slow things down. Clayton Ogilvie to take the throw-in to his brother Austin, and Corvallis will send it up to midfield. Hoikling will pick it up at midfield, kicks it out of bounds, and Corvallis will save it before it does roll out. It's Hoikling and Sangster battling away, and it's out of bounds. Clayton Ogilvie to make the throw. Well, they're going to go ahead and have Hoikling. This time it's to Tyree. Running up on it is Venema. Venema and Tyree tied up. Tyree will send it ahead, and Lenoir not paying attention. He was watching the girls practice. He'll turn around and get the ball at the last second. Here's the kick, the drop kick by Linois. And a header to send it forward, but Calme will chase it down at the top of the box, and he'll kick it out of bounds. Corvallis with the throw-in on the near side. Rams lead 2-1. It'll be Warnkin to throw it in. Drops it back to Wiggins. Wiggins into Warnkin. Mahan is there, but Warnkin, and it's taken off the toe by Toonstra. Toonstra sends it ahead. Austin Ogilvie. And we get a whistle. This will be a free kick for the Rams. So Lechner to take the free kick. Good boot by Lechner to send it. Lincoln on the run. A foot on it by Corvallis. And it's Amer to pick it up. Clayton Ogilvie there. He'll set it up on the far side for Hoikling. Clayton will drop back into Hoikling's defensive position. Austin now stalls it on the top of the box on the southeastern side, and Corvallis will clear it out. Lechner will chase it down. Lechner with a stall on it. Saves it from going out of bounds, and they're going to say it went anyways. And Corvallis will have the throw-in on the far side in front of the Corvallis bench. Throw-in at the feet of Sangster. Chase down, out of bounds, and we'll have a corner kick coming for Corvallis. So the Rams had the corners in the first half, and now it's Corvallis' turn. It'll be Venema to take it. We do have a substitution. And looks like number 22, Dre Gross, coming off. And number 21, Julian Hamilton, coming in. Here's the kick into the box, cleared out by Corvallis. Wiggins will whiff on the shot, and this will be Mahan to pick it up. Mahan will take the run, crosses midfield on the near side. Mahan with a good dribble down the near sideline. Stops, picked up by Wiggins. Now Mahan with a turn, drops it back to Tyree. Tyree will send it in the box. Austin Ogilvie is there, and it'll get by Ogilvie, and Linois will pick it up on the run. Here's the drop kick down the far sidelines, out of bounds, and the Rams will have a throw-in. Just over 31 minutes left in the game. Rams lead 2-1 over Corvallis. This one's dropped back, and Cooper on the run. Lechner is there as well. Sangster and Lechner now. Sangster with the drop, and this one's sent in the box. Header to cross the front of the box. Calme is there. Cooper is challenging, and that'll be a save for Kaleva. Lincoln will have the touch at midfield, but controlled by Sangster. Down the far sideline, and not able to get there is Ian Wilson for Corvallis. So the Rams to throw it in front of the Corvallis bench on the far side. Here's a throw-in to Austin Ogilvie. A foot there by Amer, and he'll send it ahead. Kaleva will come up and pick it up on the bounce inside the box. Looking to switch fields, and he does. This one's going to be centered, and Lincoln tries to get a head on it, but it gets by. This one's kicked to the far sideline, and Clayton Ogilvie with a foot on it, and it's Slingen on the far side. Gets it up, and Clayton Ogilvie with the recovery at midfield takes it away with a foot stall on the ball. Sends it to his brother Austin, and then Austin with a header to Lincoln. Trying to clear it out is Hamilton. It's a high backspin, and Tyree will control. Tyree, deflection, and now sent back into the Rams side of the field. Calme will chase it down with Cooper there. Calme brings it to the near side, and trying to race it down is Mahan. Mahan lets it go by, and it's Warnkin dropping it back. Wiggins will send it. Calme is there with Cooper. Cooper with a foot, now Calme. And Calme is going to be called for the elbow just outside of the box. Corvallis will have their second free kick, and this one coming just outside of the box. Cooper to take it. The official will march off the 10 yards as the Rams set up a four-man wall. Here's a shot by Cooper. He'll chip it in there, and Kaleva will have the save. Rolled out very quickly down the far sideline. Austin Ogilvie with a header to send it into Blue Devil territory. Lincoln will put a head on it to settle it and kick back. Wolski sending it, and Hoikling now with a head to settle it down. Out of bounds. This will be a Corvallis throwing in front of their team flag on the far side. And substitution coming for both sides. Alice Kirkus to come in for Tyree. And it'll be Sangster to have a seat. And coming back in is Jeremiah Ferreira. This one is thrown into Venema. Sent, and it'll be out of bounds. Goal kick coming for the Rams. Cleva will chase the ball down behind the backstop. Looking for a good place to watch some football tomorrow, folks? Well, we should stop in and see our friends over at Paradise Falls. No matter what it's like outside, it's always nice in Paradise. They've got 30 TVs, a great selection of food, and a phenomenal atmosphere. Paradise Falls is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Austin Ogilvie will pick the goal kick up at midfield, sends it ahead to Clayton. Clayton is there, and getting a foot on it is Wolski for Corvallis. Clayton and Wolski. Now it's Austin. Austin at the edge of the box. He'll send it in for Clayton. Clayton down the near sideline. Clayton trying to center it back up out of bounds. And we are going to have a corner coming for the Rams. That'll be the first corner of the half for the Rams. Blue Devils have had 3 so far as we just hit the 27-minute mark. And Tyree looking to come in. Kirkus to go back to the bench. And Clayton Mahan ready with the kick. On the approach, it's sent into the box, and this one's going to be off Schlengen's knee. Clayton Ogilvie will pick it up on the far side, and he's going to drop it back. And it's sent back into the box, and this time we'll have a goal kick coming for Corvallis. Lenoir will take the kick. Going to come short to the near side, and Wiggins will control it just outside the box. Wiggins with time and space up the sideline. Lincoln will come up and challenge. Sent, and a chest on it by Loyola. Venema chases it down now. Cooper with a toe on it. It's Calme and Cooper. Cooper will send it to the far side. Wickling with a send, but Austin Ogilvie trying to challenge. Now Clayton Ogilvie and Schlengen with a good run. And it'll be Hoikling to stop it. Sent back down into the Rams side of the field, chasing down on the far side. That would be Ferreira. And Clayton Ogilvie out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick as it rolls over the end line. Just over 25 minutes left to play. Kileva with the goal kick, controlled by Ferreira. Lechner gets a foot on it, and now Lechner will turn and push. Lechner now at midfield. We'll send it to the near side. Mahan will chase it down as it rolls to the corner, and we'll have a throw-in for the Blue Devils. On the near side. Throw in very quickly to Schlengen. And controlled by Amer. Amer will bring it to the near side. Mahan puts a foot on it, drops it back to Toonstra, and it's Cooper. Cooper will take it away. Sent ahead. Venema is there. Calme and Venema tied up. Now Toonstra will pick up Venema. Venema on the run on the near side. Venema streaking down the near sideline with Toonstra there. Toonstra gets a foot on it. Both boys go down, and Toonstra still on the ground. He'll get up, and it's picked up by Warnken. Warnken gets around Mahan. Now it's Calme. And Warnken trying to get it in to Cooper, but Tyree gets a foot there. Tyree now on the run with time and space. Sets it up in the middle of the field. Now sends it to Lincoln, but too much. It'll be Warnken to send it. And Cooper on the run. Cooper and Lechner will fight for it at the top of the box, and Lechner will turn the corner. Now sends it to Dale. Dale Up to Lincoln at midfield inside the bubble. Lincoln sends it to head for Austin. Austin on the run. The keeper will come out. Linawa with a dive on it, and he will prevent any type of shot. The drop kick, very quick. Tyree comes up with it at midfield on the deflection. He's got Venema there. Now Tyree inside the bubble to the near side. Tyree switches fields to Mahan. Mahan can't get a foot on it, out of bounds, and Warnkin will have the throw-in. Nope, they're going to have Wiggins do the throw-in. Now we get a whistle. And Toonstra will have a substitution. Tanner Carlson will come in. He got tied up on the run down the near side with Venema. So that's going to bring in Tanner Carlson for the Rams. Toonstra to get checked out by the Corvallis trainer. Throw in, controlled by the Rams, but Wiggins will pick it up on the deflection. Wiggins will send it upfield. Cooper is there, but it's Lechner to have the touch. Lechner will switch fields and centering it to Tyree. Tyree, Venema gets a kick on it. Now Calme to the near side. Mahan is there. Mahan will chase it down to the near side. He's got one on in Wiggins. Wiggins and Mahan down the near side towards the flag. Now it's Mahan. Mahan centers it to Lincoln. Lincoln with a touch on it, but it's deflection. Cleared out to the far side. And now Corvallis at the feet of Wilson, but Clayton Ogilvie will take it away. Lincoln centers it up, gets a touch on it, and that'll be a diving catch by Linois. Just under 22 minutes. Rams lead 2-1. Wiggins with it on the near side for Corvallis. He's got lots of space and plenty of time. He's going to go ahead and send it now for Cooper and Venema. Kaleva will let it roll to him, and he'll pick it up on the edge of the box in the middle of the field. Waiting for white jerseys to push up. Now he'll have the drop kick to midfield. Austin Ogilvie with a chest stall. Gives it to Tyree. Tyree at midfield. He's going to send it to Mahan on the near side. Mahan's got to chase it down. Does before it goes out of bounds. Mahan now. He's got Slingen there to Tyree. Tyree's going to go ahead and take the crack from way outside, and it's a save. He gets away from him. It's going to roll to the end line and picked up by Linawa. Wow. Rams with a chance there as Linawa was not able to handle the save, but Corvallis gets away with it. Here's Carlson. Carlson centers it to Mahan, and it's picked up by Slingen. Sent for Cooper. Cooper and Calme. Calme with the kick out of bounds, and it'll be Corvallis throw-in. Cooper to take the throw-in. As we have Kirkus coming in for Mahan on the Rams side, and Venema is going to come out. And it's a single, it's double digit. That is number 10, Benji Opat for Corvallis. So the throw-in to be taken by Higgins, just to the north of us in the press box. It's given up, and Lechner will boot it back into the Corvallis parent section to the north of us. Wiggins with a quick throw. Cooper to control at the top of the box. Good stall. Cooper's going to turn the corner. Has to get around Lechner. Now stepping up. Emer will take a crack, but it's deflected off of Rams defender. Now they'll run. And coming in, it's Lechner with a slide tackle out of bounds. We'll have a corner kick coming for Corvallis from the northeast flag. Smart play by Lechner to come in and have the slide tackle to prevent a shot. And taking the corner will be Ian Wilson for Corvallis. Kick is underfoot. It's going to be a low drive. Lechner is there. Comes across, and Kaleva with the save. Now it's going to be punched in. And it will be Emer in the 18th minute. To tie it up at 2. So 2-all. Coming off the deflection. Venema to come back in for Corvallis. Here's the drop back, and Lechner to control just outside the bubble on the north end of the field. Lechner will send it in. Lincoln is there. He'll turn. He's got Clayton Ogilvie down the far sideline. Lincoln is going to go ahead and give it up. And coming up is Cooper trying to get the steal, but it'll be Tyree back to Lechner at midfield. Lechner will send it ahead to Lincoln. And Tyree with a foot on it. Tyree goes down. No whistle. And the Rams to control. Here's Lincoln. Lincoln outside the box. He's going to turn and take a right-footed crack as he goes to the ground. And Linois with an easy save. And we'll have a whistle to stop as one of the Corvallis players is down. That's number 23, Ian Wilson, trying to walk it off. It's a wet field out there, folks, and with the short grass, makes it very fast. So we're going to have a drop kick on the far side. It looks like Wolski will take it. And Corvallis with the push on the far side. It's centered up. Kaleva will come up. It's going to roll to the box. Kaleva will put a foot on it to send it back up. And Corvallis to control. Austin Ogilvie there. Ogilvie gets it away. Tyree now with a foot on it. And Tyree will push. Crosses midfield inside the bubble. He's going to go ahead and send it to Mahan on the near side. But a foot on it by Warmkin. And Warmkin will get it to Venema. Venema now trying to get around Dale of the Rams. And it's dropped back to Wiggins. Wiggins with time and space. Kirkus was going to come up and now challenge. Centered to Emer. And Warnkin will send it ahead. Kaume with a head on it. And we'll go ahead and call the whistle on the handball off of Cooper's cue. So Matt Cooper will have the call on the handball. The official will give it to him. Wiggins to take the free kick. Sent into the box. Lechner is there. And Venema with a flick. And Kaume will send it out. Smart play by Venema, trying to flick it back. But no Corvallis players there to receive it. A whistle will have a substitution. Wilson to come off for Corvallis. And it looks like possibly Nick Spinata. Can't tell if that's a 12 or a 13. Here's a throw-in by Warnkin to Venema, and it's across the top of the box. Emer will come up. He'll have a whiff on the kick. And chased down now by Gross for Corvallis. We get a flag, and this is going to be offsides on Corvallis. Free kick coming for the Rams. Just under 15 minutes left to play, tied at 2. Here's the kick by Lechner. Good boot. This one's going to actually send it. Tyree is there. Tyree with a whiff, and it gets over the keeper's head, and Zach Tyree with a goal in the 14th minute. And the Rams take a 3-2 lead. We'll reset at midfield with Venema. Venema is going to bring it to the near side, and Wiggins with lots of time and space. The girls getting ready. They've got their game at 1 o'clock. As Austin Ogilvie will pick it up on the deflection. He'll send it to Tyree. Tyree with a stall. Now crosses it to Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie with a touch on it, but cleared out by Wolski of Corvallis, and the Rams will have a throw-in on the far side. The Rams could possibly have back-to-back wins here with an upset over Frenchtown on Tuesday, who is very dominant. Frenchtown taking down Corvallis last Saturday. There's Austin Ogilvie dropping it back to Clayton on the throw-in. Clayton's going to go ahead and center it up, but a foot on it by Blue. And now it's cleared out to midfield. Calme will chase it down at the edge of the bubble. He'll drop it to Lechner. Lechner has one on, and Lechner will get through the defender. Lechner now with Venema. Lechner now sends it ahead to Austin. Austin with a little flick between his own legs. And Wolski will send it back the other direction. Picked up by Amer and Tyree. Tyree on the run. He'll have a toe, and this is going to be a free kick coming for the Rams. Lechner to take the free kick just outside the bubble. This one's going to be high over the goal. Looked like that was one of his extra point kicks last night from the Rams win over Deer Lodge. Lechner also is the extra point kicker, or point after. Ogilvie also does that. Ogilvie had some time with kickoffs as Corvallis controls, and it rolls out of bounds. Tyree has Carlson settle. This one's thrown in to Tyree. Tyree at midfield right in front of us. Keeps Cooper off. Now Tyree sends it on a flick ahead to Kirkus. Kirkus changes down in the near side flag. Gets around the defender. Now Kirkus centers it up, and Ogilvie is there, but Ogilvie can't get a touch on it. Clayton Ogilvie is there. A header. Linowa struggling, and now he'll come down with the save. Drop kick to midfield, sent back in, and now Wiggins will put a foot on it. This one's driven deep, and it'll be Calme and Cooper to chase it down. Calme and Cooper. Cooper with a good flick behind his own back, and Calme is there. Carlson to help, and Calme comes up with it. Calme to get around. Cooper is on the ground holding his right ankle. He'll stand up now as Corvallis comes up with it. It'll be Gross. Gross drops it to the far side to Ferreira, and now it is Schlengen on the far side. Corvallis to throw it in front of their own bench as Cooper walks it off. The official will come over and check on him before the throw-in. We'll have a substitution as Gross is off, and it looks like they brought back in Ian Wilson. Here's the throw-in now down the far sideline, and it's Hoikling to kick it out of bounds. Corvallis to throw it in off the corner of the box on the northeast side of the field. They'll drop it back, and Wilson will control. He'll send it, trying to center it. Cooper is there, and it'll be Cooper and Tyree with shoulders, and Tyree will come up and cleared out by Corvallis. We'll have a Ram throw in on the far side. It'll be Hoikling trying to go to Austin Ogilvie, but two blue jerseys there. It'll be the Rams to come up with it, sending it to Clayton Ogilvie on the far side. Clayton taking some time. Defender is there, gets it away from Clayton. And we'll have a Ram throw in front of the Corvallis bench on the far side. Clayton Ogilvie with the chest stall on the throw in. Now he gets around the defender at midfield. Stepping in is Schlengen. And Tyree with some footwork at the far side, taken away by Corvallis. Now it's Venema. Venema running with Lincoln, and now the sent on the run, and Kalova will come in, and Kalova will have the save off the toe. And he might be hurt, folks. As he came in, and there was a foot right there. Right at the face. They're going to go ahead and check on him. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Welcome back to MPSN as Kaleva is up and heading towards the bench on the run. They're going to bring Tanner Carlson in to drop into the keeper position. This will just be momentarily, I imagine, as Kaleva is tied up inside the jersey. And they're going to go ahead and just have Tanner Carlson wear a green penny. He'll match the officials on the color with the green penny. Oh, now they'll come up with the yellow one. And Corvallis will go ahead and substitute with Ian Wilson coming back in. So Tanner Carlson to go back into the keeper position as they try to untangle Kaleva from his own jersey. Get him untangled, and now we're ready for play. It'll be Lechner to take the goal kick for the Rams. He's going to have a good boot that's going to put it across midfield. And that'll be Schlengen to chase it down on the far side in front of the flag. Clayton Ogilvie is there, and it's rolled out of bounds. Ram throwing. And this is going to go ahead and bring Kaleva and Mahan back in. Actually, they're going to hold off on Mahan as Carlson heads out. The junior keeper back in the box, and Tanner Carlson will come back to his defensive position. Clayton Ogilvie with the throw in to the feet of Jack Lincoln. Clayton Ogilvie tries to send it to Austin, but not enough on the foot, and Venema will kick it out of bounds. Just under 8 minutes left to play. Rams lead 3-2 over the Blue Devils. Throw in to Tyree. Tyree to Clayton Ogilvie and Corvallis. Corvallis gets it up to Cooper. Cooper with a stall in front of Lechner. Sends it. It's Venema. Venema runs into Calme, but we're going to have a whistle against Calme. So Corvallis with the free kick. Kick to be taken by Ian Wilson. Actually, I think that's Julian Hamilton. It is. Hamilton to send this one in the box. It's going to cross the face of the box and roll to the end line. We'll have a goal kick. Tyree says, I'll take it. And I think it'll actually be Lechner to take it. So Lechner will set the ball on the keeper box on the near side. Here's Lechner with the approach. This one's going to be a good boot to midfield. It'll be Hamilton to come up, Venema to control inside the bubble, and now he'll drop it back to Wiggins. Wiggins will have to chase it down. It's going to roll to the near sideline, and now Wiggins will send it forward. Calme puts a foot on it, and that's going to come right out of bounds right in front of us very quickly, as the Blue Devils looking to substitute with 6 minutes left in the game. Venema to come off. I want to say Colton Ewalt. Nope, it is number 10, Benji Opat. Throw in with a header by Kirkus. Carlson gets a knee on it, and Tyree will clear it out. It's rolling deep into Blue Devil territory. They'll drop it back to their keeper, and Linawa will stall it. Here comes Lincoln to challenge, and Tyree with the head, but it's sent into the the Ram portion of the field. Opat with a good move around Hoikling, and Lechner will send it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Blue Devils in front of the Ram bench on the far side. Just over 5 minutes left to play. Here's the throw-in for Corvallis. Tyree with a foot on it. Tyree goes down. Now it's Austin Ogilvie on the run. Lots of blue jerseys. Austin around the first blue jersey. Opat is there. Sends it ahead to Clayton. Clayton on the run. Clayton gets around the corner. Clayton's going to go ahead and set it up for Lincoln, but too much on the touch. Here's Tyree to send it back into the box, and it's going to be a goal kick for Corvallis. Whistle signifying substitution. Venema to come back in for Corvallis. Linois ready for the kick. Girls getting warmed up in the field to the south of us. They've got the 1 o'clock game. Here's Cooper and Calme. Cooper with a toe on it, out of bounds, and this should be a Ram throw in. They're going to say Corvallis. And Cooper has Venema. He'll have the very quick throw in to Venema. Venema trying to get around the defender. And Tyree will have it at the top of the box. Tyree with space and time is going to go ahead and send it. He's got Clayton Ogilvie, and Clayton was offsides. So free kick coming for the Blue Devils. They're down 3-2 with just over 2 minutes left to play. And here's the kick. And actually 3:40. They stopped the clock when they were working on Kaleva. So I'll give you the verbal on the time. Kaleva with the boot. Lincoln tries to put a head on it, and Wiggins with a whiff. Lincoln will come up with it. He's got Wiggins in front of him. Now Lincoln drives to the near side. 3:25 left in the game. Lincoln now deep on the near side. He's going to get inside the box. He's got Wiggins there. Right-handed poke, but it'll be wide. Here's Kirkus. Kirkus, and a deflection off of Wiggins will give the Rams their second corner kick of the half. And it will be Dale to take the kick. He's going to set it up on the sideline portion of the quarter circle. Here's the entry high to the top of the box. Lincoln is there. He'll put a head on it, but it's cleared out. Cooper now. Cooper on the run. He's chased down by Tyree. Cooper now gives it off to Schlengen on the far side. And Cooper and Tyree will run on it. It's sent ahead. Lechner will chase it down. Lechner with a touch to Hoikley and out of bounds. Corvallis throw in. They'll do it very quickly as we are just seconds away from the 2-minute stoppage time. And out of bounds, throw in once again for Corvallis. It's at the feet of Ferrero. He'll send it into the box. A foot on it, a touch. Can't get it there as Kaleva's out. Now the turn by Venema, out of bounds, will have a goal kick. Corvallis with 3 chances and not able to take advantage. And substitution coming for Loyola. Looks like Tyree to come off, and it will be Gablo to come in. And Gablo very quickly to the near side. Here's the goal kick taken by Liam Lechner. Lechner with a good boot across midfield. And Corvallis will send it back in. Venema with a header to put it into play, and Kaleva will let it roll in to the box. And he'll take his time as Venema comes up to challenge. Both Venema and Kaleva with smiles to each other. Little cat and mouse game played there as Wiggins sends it back into Ram territory. Kirkus will pick it up at midfield. Flanked, and Lowe has it taken away. Tanner Carlson is there. Wiggins now, and Lincoln. Lincoln with a touch on it. Lincoln's going to drive to the near side into the box. Lincoln will center it up, and nobody there, so Corvallis will clear it out. Austin was on the run, but 2 steps behind on the kick. Here's the outside and a touch taken. Deflection. Kirkus drops it back. Now Lechner will send it into the box. Austin Ogilvie is there. The header, and Lincoln on the head again. And Linawa, he'll have it slide between his feet, but between his hands, but he'll have the save. And the boot. Venema on the run. Cooper is there, but miscommunication. Carlson with a touch, and Kirkus, he's going to send it to Gabe Lowe. Tanner Carlson back into the middle. Rams trying to clear it out, and it's out of bounds into the Ramley to the right of me. Wiggins very quickly with the throw-in to Cooper down the sideline. Cooper with a touch. Cooper's got to move on or step on Calme. Calme will come in out of bounds, and we'll have a Corvallis corner kick. Their fourth of the half. Here's Venema to take the kick. He'll put the ball on the end line portion of the quarter circle. He's going to send it into the box, to the top of the box. High kick, gathered up, far side. Clayton Ogilvie gets a foot on it. Now it'll be Clayton Ogilvie to clear it out of the box. Here's the run, centered, Lincoln. Lincoln with a foot on it. Got to get it out of Rams territory. Calme with a foot, but Venema is there. Carlson off the knee of Venema. Venema will have it on the near side. He'll be picked up by Calme. Calme with a foot out of bounds, and we've got a throw-in coming. Venema is going to throw it very quickly. He's got Cooper with the touch. Cooper is there, but no call. Touch, and Kalova with the save on the shot by Emer. And Kaleva will wait for traffic now with the drop kick to the near side. He's got Gabe Lowe there. Header by Corvallis to send it back in. Cooper is there, and Austin Ogilvie will take it away. Now stepping up, Austin Ogilvie stalled out. Clayton Ogilvie on the far side. Rams working it into the Corvallis side of the field and hoikling down the far side. And it's picked up by Ian Wilson of Corvallis. Now it's Hoikling to send it back in, and nobody there. So picked up by Wolski. Official checks his watch. Wolski with time and space, and there's the whistle for the game. The Loyola Rams with their second win over the Blue Devil, or second win of the week, second win in a row. It's 3-2 over Corvallis. We'll have the girls' game coming up in about 25 minutes. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Whee!